Good evening. Good evening. Hello.
Good evening, Mister. How are you today?
I'm fine. Just frustrated because of this last minute electricity breakdown took me out and I had to restart again. And it's frustrating because the computer is programmed in a way that it opens everything Microsoft before. So it doesn't open anything until it opens like 5 different pages of Microsoft. Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Classroom, Microsoft, I don't know. I have tried to erase that and I haven't been able. That's in the moment that when you reinitiate the computer, but it's already here. We're about to begin. I really apologize for that. We just have 11 of you guys. If we have Ashley Garcia. Cynthia, Edwin, Cynthia, Solorzano.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Karim. I'm calling the roll.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Irma.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Astrid, Cynthia, Dan. Astrid, Cynthia, Dan. Dan, that is Daniel. Edwin, Eric, and Esteban. Edwin. Edwin, Eric, Esteban. Esteban. Irma, Karim, and Ophelia. Karim. Esteban Pineda. Esteban Antonio Reyes Pineda, right? Yeah. Wanda. More. Ashley Michelle Lopez. Andy Cardosa. Astrid Garcia. Yes. Cynthia Solórzano. Edwin Eric. Dan. Edwin Eric. Esteban Irma Karim. Esteban Irma Karim.
Mande.
Yeah, no, I'm just calling the roll.
Ah, okay.
Ashley. Ottilia. Ashley. Ashley. Wanda Wendy. Jocelyn. Wanda. Now. Let's see. Okay, we have 14 of you guys. How was the homework? Did you do the homework? Did you practice? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm asking about the homework and everybody's quiet.
Well, in my case, I'm quiet because I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it. That's what I was trying to guess. That probably they couldn't do it. They didn't have the time, and they better say nothing.
Yes.
Esteban, okay. And you were explaining about Esteban, right? You were explaining that, yeah, Esteban, me conecté del teléfono, la señal de luz me está fallando, o sea, ya. Porque me saca cada rato, dice Esteban. Yeah, but yeah, it's nothing to do with here. Just a moment. So you couldn't do very well with the assignment. It's necessary to practice. Of course, it will depend on your time, but try to at least get in contact. Probably you didn't do all the homework, but try to get in contact with the topic so you can see the difference. For yesterday was the present, the simple present, the present continuous. KD Celaya. KD Celaya. KD, were you here yesterday in the class?
Yes, I hear with my mother Eddie Marlene.
Ah, with the that's why I had you absent. And where is
Yes.
Edimar? And today, where is
Edimar.
Edimar?
Yes, my mother.
Yeah, where is she?
You here?
In here? No,
Sí, in here.
Edimar is not here in the class today.
Háblale.
Oh,
Yes.
she's here with you. Okay.
Hello. Hi, mister.
Okay, you are together. Okay. I got it. I got it now. You are together.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, we'll see. So it was the present continuous and the simple present. Two ways to express the same situation without using the gerund. Because sometimes you use the gerund to express an action that you want to do, but not in the moment, but you have the desire. Like, for example, I want to be dancing. Doesn't mean that I'm dancing right now. Even though when I say dancing, you imagine the moment, right? But I say, I want to be dancing is the desire that I want to dance, but I am not dancing. Very different than if I say, I want to dance. That is the same thing. I'm not dancing, but I express the feeling that I want to dance. But that is different than the exercise of yesterday. The exercise of yesterday was two ways to express the same situation, one with the present progressive and one without the present progressive. That was the difference yesterday. Allow me a moment. I had something prepared and it went away. Oh, it started again to get frozen. Ah. Something goes wrong with this. I was already in, and now it's not letting me open any pages. Sorry, guys, I have to do something with this computer before I break it. But it's a good one. It has great capacity. It's almost empty. It's not exactly new, but it's empty. It doesn't have to be giving me this trouble. Allow me a few seconds more, please. I don't know why it's not opening any page. It's not letting me open any pages. Like if I cannot touch it. Okay, so it's present simple and present continuous. Present simple, I do. Present continuous, I am doing. Like one example. With the verb recover. She is only recovering from the operation and is still finding it difficult to move about. At the moment, she's spending most of her time in bed. All of this is with the present continuous, right? The ing ending. I repeat, she's only just recovering from her operation and is still finding it difficult to move about. At the moment, she's spending most of her time in bed. You can say that in different ways without the ing. Angie Cardosa, she had already entered. Yeah, she was already in. It's not letting me here, letting me her to admit her. It's not letting me touch anything, not even you guys. I see you with the little picture, but I cannot open the whole view. What can it be? What can be bothering? Do you think that a Discord, I opened a Discord page. Do you think that Discord page might be taking too much energy from the computer? Do you know anything about that?
Nos vamos a unir a Discord.
No, no, no. I open a Discord. Okay? And I'm asking if you know that maybe that Discord page is consuming a lot of data. That's my question. If it's probably that, the reason why. I was already working. I was already opening pages and all of a sudden it starts freezing. Right now, I cannot touch anything. I cannot open any page. I cannot admit Angie that is there waiting. I cannot open any window. All windows are frozen. The only one that opens momentaneously is the Discord, but it doesn't close. Like I close it and it doesn't close. I click the X and it doesn't close. I click the one to admit Angie and it doesn't let me in. I click and I see you, I see the meeting, but I cannot make it big. I cannot open the page of the meeting. I see you guys there in little pictures. But it's not letting me do anything. It let me open the session and everything, but it doesn't let me open.
Pero lo podemos ver, teacher.
You can see me. Oh, that's great. Okay.
Yes.
So look, that's what I'm seeing.
Sí, miramos muy bien.
I sent a picture right now. You can see in the right, you can see Angie Cardosa enter the room, but I cannot admit her. I tried, I click it and click it and click it and nothing happens. I try to enhance the picture of yours, nothing happened.
I think that's because there's a lot of pages opened. So
Could be,
I
but
I suggest you to reinitiate your computer.
I already did. I reinitiated. I have to wait for a little moment until it lets me continue working. It's not letting me. Ya me permitió dejar entrar ya pude verles todos a todos ustedes. Terrible, qué triste. Debe ser algo que está consumiendo los datos internamente. Está haciendo algún proceso que hasta que lo termina, suelta. O sea, en medio de eso me dejó abrir y todo. Pero es algo nuevo, debo descubrir qué es. Porque sí he descubierto que lo que es Teams, Classroom y Cloud y no sé qué, todo lo que tiene que ver con Microsoft, se abre y yo lo cierro, lo borro y él solito se vuelve como que la computadora ya lo trae.
Muchas veces es por las actualizaciones, mister, que
Ajá.
tiene muchas actividades en segundo plano.
Ajá,
No recuerdo cómo se llama la función, pero hay una función para que usted la
para
deshabilite.
quitarlas.
Pero sí, cabal.
Para quitarlas, sí. Sí, tengo que llamar a un especialista que me la revise. Y ahorita ya me dejó trabajar.
Are you wondering what?
Okay, yesterday we were studying. Oh no, it started again. All right. Let me see. Ahora es que no puedo compartir pantalla. Algo está sucediendo. Eso que les digo. Yo pensé que tal vez era la página del Discord porque pues, hay un montón de gente metida, pero yo no soy participante. Yo soy apagado, pero digo, tal vez es eso que está agarrando un montón de datos. No puedo compartir pantalla. Ah, qué terrible.
El libro necesita compartir
I need to share the screen, yes.
para que asigne a alguien más y pueda.
Es que no puedo tocar nada, o sea,
Ah.
lo toco y no me deja, toco esto, no deja, toco algo, no lo baja, toco algo, no lo sube, no entra, no sale. Como que está
Entiendo.
tocando, como que está tocando la pared. Nada,
Sí, lo entiendo. Bueno,
Entonces, tengo que esperar hasta que me deje. Entonces me deja. ¿Será que no nos va a dejar dar clase esta cosa hoy? No puede ser. Sería primera vez en 3 meses que no me dejaría dar clase. Ahí está. Okay, so we were yesterday speaking about this question. Tell me something about yourself, okay? And we already got to the conclusions and everything. Now, this lady today has some other questions, like 5 most common interview questions. And it's updated, it's 2021, so let's pay attention to this. It's not a long video. ¿Va? Me dejó abrir, ahora ya no lo toca. De agarrar un martillo y darle desarmarla.
This is a good exercise for your patient skills.
Yeah. Yeah, not only English, but patient skills. I wish I had one of those prayers that the Muslims do, that they do some words and say something. Because what I feel they need to say is just stupidities. Why could this be happening? Deja. Just let it go, please. Let's go to video. But do you see the lady there in your screen? Do you see the lady there in the screen? Am I sharing my screen already?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a question there that says, are you wondering what questions you might be asked in your next job? That's the question with which she opened.
Questions you might be asked in your next job interview. If you're really ready to secure a job offer, stay tuned because in this video, you'll learn how to answer the most commonly asked interview questions. And if you stay around until the end, I'll tell you where you can get your free interview guide cheat sheet with responses that you can tailor to answer some of these popular interview questions. If we've never met before, I'm Heather Austin from ProfessorAustin.com, and on this channel, I share simple solutions to help you launch a career you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification down below. And I'm curious to know, what strange or unusual question have you been asked in a job interview before? Comment down below. When it comes to job interviews, most hiring managers have a designated set of questions that they'll ask. Now, whether you agree with the effectiveness of these questions is a different story. Nonetheless, preparing your responses to commonly asked interview questions ahead of time will give you more confidence in your interview, will make your interview run more smoothly, and will hopefully land you a job offer. And here's the cool thing, I have a separate video on each of the questions I'm about to share with you that goes into more detail. So if you're interested in learning even more about these questions, I'll link all of the videos up below. But if you're here for just a quick rundown, then you're in the right place. Here's the key to doing well in almost any interview question. You want to develop some type of compelling story around the question that shows some type of quantifiable result. So let's jump into it. Question number 1. Tell me about yourself. Now, this is by far the most popular interview question because almost every interviewer will ask it. This question is asked to get a sense of your personality, to see if you'll be a good fit for the company. It will potentially be the first question you're asked in your interview to get the ball rolling. The key to doing well with this question is to tell a captivating story about your professional life, not your personal life. Organize your story into parts. You want to start with where you are now in your career, how you got to where you are, and how the current position aligns with your goals and aspirations. Question number 2, why should we hire you? Interviewers ask this question because they want to know what sets you apart from everyone else they are interviewing. Why are you special? Why are you different? To properly answer this question, you need to understand the company's pain points and be able to communicate how you can help them solve those problems. To find out what problems the company is facing, thoroughly review the job posting to find out why they're hiring for this position in the first place. Then match your skills, your expertise, and your accomplishments with those key items and develop your response. Question number 3, what are your weaknesses? Interviewers are asking this question because they want to gauge your personality and character. They want to know what your self-awareness level is. Pick a few common, reasonable weaknesses that don't directly relate to the position and discuss what you're doing to overcome the weakness or what you've done in the past to overcome it. The key to doing well with this question is to keep it positive, keep it in the past, and be honest about it. Question number 4, what are your strengths? This question might seem fairly easy to answer, but it's a little more complex than you think. The reason interviewers ask this question is because they want to see if your strengths and accomplishments align with the position. To do well with this question, pick a few strengths that go hand in hand with the skills, the experience, and the qualifications the position requires. For example, if the position requires someone with the ability to manage large, complex teams, make sure you go back to a time in your work history or your experience that shows you can do just that. So you could say something like, one of my strengths is the ability to handle and direct large teams with multiple tasks. And then you would go into a story that talks more about how you did that. Question number 5. Why do you want to work here? This question is asked because the interviewer wants greater insight into your goals and your intentions. Before your interview, list the reasons why you want to work for the company and what inspires you about the position or the company. Also, be very specific with your response. You don't want to respond with something like, I want to work here because simply I need a job, or I want to work here because I can't pay my rent every month. Rather, develop an answer that shows you will be a valuable contribution for the company and that shows you've done your research and you know what the position entails and you know what the company is like. And I have a bonus for you. Most likely, you will be asked a behavioral interview question. A behavioral interview question is something like, give me an example of, or describe a situation where, or tell me about a time when. Interviewers ask this question because they want to determine your past problem-solving experience. This helps them decide if moving forward, you'll be able to help them solve problems in the future. The key to doing well here, and I mentioned this earlier, is to tell a story. Now, the cool thing about behavioral interview questions is that you can use what's called the STAR format for your answer. The S stands for situation and the T stands for task. This will be the beginning of your story. This is where you're going to describe the situation or the event that brought about the challenge. A stands for action. This will be the middle of your story. Use this as a time to explain what actions you took to solve the problem. R stands for result. This is the end of your story, and this is where you'll explain the results you achieved from solving the problem. Now remember, I created a video on each of these questions that goes into even more detail than what I shared with you today. I'll go ahead and link all of those videos up below. To land that job offer, make sure you take a look at the Ultimate Interview Guide cheat sheet. It contains responses to the most commonly asked interview questions that you can tailor for your next interview. I'll go ahead and link that up below. Now, if you know someone that might benefit from this video, please feel free to share it with them. Don't forget to hit the like button below and be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this. And I will see you in the next video.
Okay, so those are questions that might come out in your interview. Most of the times we are used to be referred by friends. Okay, a friend refers us to another friend, so the other friend can interview us, but we are talking about international companies. If you remember, Mr. Dennis told us yesterday that they are in conversations, and these conversations are mostly arrangements already. For when you're ready, when the company comes and starts to recruit, the first ones to be interviewed is going to be the people from Mentors. They want to interview the people from Mentors first. So the deal is with Mentors. Now, of course, if they don't find in Mentors the employees they need, they will interview people from the other sources. But it's beautiful, it's grand that we have the chance to have a company looking at the work that Mentors is doing. Remember that Mr. Dennis explained to you that this is not new. This has been around for more than 18 years. I think this started like in 2002, 2003. Okay, and it's been going on and on and on and on. And it's not only in Honduras. It's in Europe. It's in Asia. It's in Africa. It's here. Probably it doesn't have a presence like in many countries, but in every continent, at least they have 2 or 3 countries. I think here in Latin America, we have it in Peru, Colombia, and in here in Honduras. We don't have like in all Central America, we don't have in Belize, we don't have in Mexico. So we are privileged. We are really, really privileged. And guys, I don't know if you read a message that Mr. Dennis sent. So if you get to know people that might comply with this requisites, please call them. Just a moment. They are opening the course from 10 to 12. if you have any friends, I want to see which is the course that they are promoting. Ya. Hola a todos, espero estén bien. Tenemos disponible el horario de 10 a.m. a 12 del mediodía e iniciaremos con un curso básico de inglés. Así que si conocen gente que quiera comenzar, por favor refiéranla. Siempre preferimos a las personas referidas de parte de nuestros estudiantes, por lo que les pedimos que si conocen personas que tuvieran interés en unirse y que ustedes los refieran como responsables, les pedimos que los contacten con Miss Jenny Hernández y ahí está el número del WhatsApp. ¿Quieren anotarlo? Bueno, lo voy a anotar en el chat para que todos lo tengan. (98 93 01 83) 98 93 01 83. ¿Sí? Tan pronto como sea posible. Si ustedes ayudan a sus referidos a llenar la solicitud en línea, que como ustedes ya tienen un poquitito de experiencia, Abigail, entonces ayúdenles a llenar esa solicitud en línea y les explican todo el proceso de inducción que ya ustedes han recibido, lo del pago de como era de servicio, el tipo de servicio que pueden prestar, lo que no se acepta, ¿sí? Y también se les acreditará 1 hora de servicio por cada referido que se haya aceptado. Esperamos su colaboración al respecto. Saludos. Aquí hay una persona que me recomendó Eric, a mí, Cindy Lynn, o LM, no sé, Cindy LM. Eric. Yo vi a Eric aquí. Sí, está Eric Funes. ¿Ella ya habla algo? ¿Ya sería para estos cursos o sería para el curso del mediodía? Eric. Abigail Morel, I don't understand your question. Ah, which one? Right now? ¿El de ahorita donde estamos? This is advanced. El que se está ofertando ahorita es uno de principiantes, curso básico de 10 a 12. Okay. Eric, no sé si no me escuchas. Eric, ¿será que no está ahí? Porque no tiene puesta la cámara, tiene la foto. Bueno, Eric Fuentes me refirió a alguien aquí. Si se dan cuenta más tarde, si pueden comunicarse con él para ver si esta persona, Cindy LM, es para Advanced, para Conversation o para los otros niveles de inglés, para poder entrar en contacto con ella. Aunque también sí, yo lo voy a hacer más tarde. Okay, so about the questions, what do you think about those 5 questions that the lady was mentioning? Your weaknesses. Bueno, Abigail, si usted quiere entrar a las 7:30, yo la borro de esta lista y entre a las 7:30, 7:30 a 9. ¿Quiere que la borre ahorita? Por favor, hábleme. Hábleme para así ya ponernos de acuerdo y la borro.
Hola, maestro. Es que yo me inscribí al curso de conversación, pero
Es
no
que
sé
todos.
realmente cuándo empieza.
Es que todos se inscribieron en el de conversación, pero al hacer las entrevistas se decidió hacer 2 grupos porque estaban bien polarizados. El grupo de 6:30 a 9 hablan casi perfecto inglés. Allá no se habla nada de lo que estoy hablando ahorita en español. Si usted quiere, yo la muevo allá. Por mí no hay ningún problema. Yo la borro de este grupo de 6 a 7:30 y la coloco en el de 7:30 a 9. ¿Quiere que haga eso ahorita?
¿Y este inglés cuál es?
Advanced. Ahí le acabo de escribir yo. This is advanced.
No me cayó.
Ok, no, es cierto. Es que Otilia me escribió algo y medio le cayó a Otilia, no a usted. Ok.
¿Y advanced cuánto es de como básico?
No, advanced ya es un cuarto o quinto nivel. Está Joy, Cruise, Beginners, Intermediate, Open Intermediate, Advanced. Este es el sexto nivel. Usted quiere entrar al séptimo nivel.
Bueno, es que no sé a cuál fue que me contactaron. Y dicen que
Todos-
empieza el 20, no sé a cuál me...
Todos fueron, todos los de la noche, todos los 76 de la noche, todos fueron inscritos en un curso que iba a ser uno solo, de 6 a 8 conversacional. Pero nos dimos cuenta que había muchos que no estaban preparados para el conversacional todavía. Entonces, invitamos un grupo de intermedios que iban a avanzados a pasar a un grupo de esta noche. Y con ese grupo se comenzó a armar el grupo de avanzados, que es en el que estamos ahorita. ¿Okay? Ese es el previo a conversación. Pero como le repito,
Y hoy empezó.
usted y los dos, todos los cursos empezaron el lunes. Toditos, el de las 6 de las 7 de la mañana, el de la 1 de la tarde, el de las 3 de la tarde, el de las 6 de la tarde. Todos empezamos el lunes. Todos tuvimos una
Imagínese,
inducción.
hoy es jueves
¿Perdón?
y hoy es jueves, me he perdido todos estos días.
Sí, pero se les mandó notas. Se estuvo mandando notas y mensajes y links. Se comenzó el lunes con una inducción en la que estuvimos todos por 1 hora y media, 2 horas divirtiéndonos. Se les invitó a eso también. Entonces, no sé, usted puede tomar la decisión. Usted
No me
puede-
voy a quedar aquí.
Puede quedarse en ese de 6 a 7:30 o yo la anoto ya en el de las 7:30 y puede volver a entrar a las 7:30 dentro de media hora. Usted toma la decisión, no se preocupe. Lo importante es que usted avance, que usted progrese, que usted produzca inglés, que usted se vuelva totalmente bilingüe. Ese es el objetivo de Mentors. Que usted en su vida pueda avanzar.
Ok. Entonces, voy a estar en esto, pero voy a entrar el de las 7:30 para ver cuál de los dos estoy.
No hay problema, yo le mando el link entonces de las 7:30 y ahí usted se decide.
Ok.
De hecho, le voy a mandar el link ahorita mismo, el del conversational, para que no se me olvide.
¿Pero al grupo lo va a mandar o...?
A usted,
Ok.
el grupo ya lo tiene.
Pero por
El grupo de 7:30 ya tienen el link.
Ok. Pero mandar...
No se le escuchó, perdón.
Si lo va a mandar a...
Sí, ahorita se lo voy a mandar. Mire si le cayó.
Sí, muchas gracias.
Ok, ese es el de las 7:30. Entonces ahí se mete.
Voy a ver a cuál de los dos, pero voy a estar ahorita acá.
Ajá, no hay problema. Con todo gusto, bienvenida.
Bueno, pues.
Ok. Escribí horriblemente advanced. Okay, so where were we? I got lost. We were in the 5 questions. Okay, so those 5 questions refer to situations that might come. And as I was saying, usually here, when we go to an interview is because they give us an idea of where to go. it's really strange that people looks in the newspaper for opportunities or in the TV or on the radio. Usually when you go to have an interview in a place, it's because they have recommended you already. About 30 years ago in San Pedro Sula, it was like that. In fact, the school where I'm working at Valle de Sula, I went there because there was an ad in the newspaper. I was working in Tegucigalpa, and I read in the newspaper that they needed a teacher in here, and I had all the requirements. So I came, and I did the interviews, and I stayed there, and I've been there for 29 years now. This is my 30th year. So probably we are not needing these type of questions. Okay, now we'll continue with the definitely something is happening. It got frozen again. Could be the signal. Is that never happened to me before? I usually go fast with this. I change screens really fast. And right now it got frozen again. Maybe taking a picture of the freezing, the system, let it go. I'm sending you pictures so you can see what I'm seeing. I was going to start with the exercises from the book. I'm doing they're here. Sorry, guys. Let's talk about any other topic then. It's asking me to restore pages. Who of you knows about computers? Tell me something that could be happening. Well, you already gave me an idea. Okay, that something is being developed in, you say segundo plano in Spanish, in English is second stage, I guess. I've heard that, but I'm not sure that it is second stage. Like on or in the underground. The problem is that if I continue the class with the cell phone, I will not have all the chances that I have with the screens. But believe me, this is out of the ordinary. This is not the regular. This is not what happens every day. Is it not? Antivirus. Probably that antivirus was bothering too. Let me see if I can have it a little more moved. No, I don't think so because I don't have the license in the cell phone. My license for Mentors is in the computer. I have a different code and everything. Okay, there I am. Yeah, I have the license of the school, not the license of Mentors. Oh. Okay. This is terrible. And the problem is that I cannot open any of the other books. We have 4 books from which we can get resources just in case one fails. But I cannot open anything. Oh my goodness. Patience, patience, patience. Where are you when I need you the most? What do you guys do? Tell me, what do you guys do when this happens to you?
I told you, I reset the computer and hope that it worked.
That will take like, but is that I did exactly right before I started the class, I reset it. And when it resets, believe me, it starts working wonderfully. It lets me do magic. But this time it was completely strange. And my problem is that I cannot open the session in the cell phone because it has a different license. The license for Mentors is not the same license that I use for Valle de Sula. And in the cell phone I have right now the license for Valle de Sula. I want to open the chat, let me see, but it's a long code. I might be trying to get the code from here and insert it in here.
Mr. Luis,
Yes?
I found something.
Yeah. tell me.
Se llama, yo le iba a decir panel de control, pero se llama administrador de tareas.
Okay, let me write it here.
There is where you can find all the tareas that you are doing in first and second plane.
Correct.
So you can go there pulsando control, mayús y escape. Ahí le va a abrir el administrador de tareas y usted puede ver todo lo que su computadora está haciendo, aparte de transmisión de Zoom.
O
Lo que
clic
usted no
derecho
ocupa-
en la parte de abajo donde dice Windows, donde están todas las ventanas y ahí le va a aparecer el administrador de tareas.
Oh.
Esa también.
También esa también, porque si no le va a abrir, se le va a cerrar como la sesión. Clic derecho en la parte de abajo donde usted va a mirar todas las ventanas, el internet, carpetas, juegos si tiene. Ahí usted le da clic derecho a esa barrita, administrador de tareas. Entonces puede que ahí tenga algunos procesos que estén pues de ociosos.
Es como yo le dije, el Windows 10 se mantiene en actualización constante, entonces eso cambia y configura la computadora siempre.
Bien larga la clave de Mentors. Inmensa y con un montón de símbolos.
O puede que no tenga espacio, también es esa otra opción.
Bueno, el espacio lo paso revisando. En cuanto a la velocidad del espacio, ahorita tiene espacio para 760 y algo de gigas. Entonces no creo que sea nada de eso. Ok. Barra de herramientas, búsqueda, noticias, mostrar el botón de Cortana, botón de lista de tareas. Ese será ese, botón de lista de tareas. Bueno, me regresó Eric Fuentes, que estaba hace horas llamándolo. Ya lo puedo ver. Me dijeron...
Perdón, es que me estaba moviendo de lugar.
Administrador de tareas, ok. Pero ahorita no hago nada con eso, ¿o sí? Bueno, ya me soltó en realidad. Lo que les digo, es algo que pasa, no es típico, eso es totalmente atípico lo que está pasando. Ok. Estos son de los ejercicios que estábamos haciendo ayer, los que les quedó de tarea. ¿Sí? Así. Empieza otra vez. Ya no me deja mover esto. Anyways, ahí están los ejercicios. Number 2. What are you doing with that ruler? We did that yesterday. Who remembers what is the verb to use in there? Lástima que
I am measuring.
measure, correct. Ahí lo movió ya, measure. So, what are you doing with that ruler? I
am measuring.
I am measuring. Continue.
The area of the kitchen.
Correct. That is one way. The other way, the garden.
Measure 12 by 20 meters.
Uh-huh. Measure needs an S in there because the garden is an it. The garden is an it, so it measures. It measures 12 by 20 meters. Correct. Very good. Who was that?
It was me.
Yeah, no, yeah, you, but your name? I cannot see.
Daniel Rodriguez.
Daniel, Dan Rodriguez. Every day I tell, who's Dan? Dan, and I remember Daniel Rodriguez. Okay, Daniel, thank you. I'm marking here. I'm asking Jocelyn Yvette. Jocelyn Yvette, number 3. Look for the verb that applies in there. I blank whether I'll get another chance to retake the exam. I suppose she might be at home tonight, but it. What could be the verb that applies there? We already used measure. We already used measure. And look, of course. You have attract, consist of, doubt, feel, fit, have, like, and sound. What could be the verb in there? I'm asking Jocelyn Yvette. Okay, Jocelyn doesn't answer. Maybe she has problems with the microphone. Let's see, Katie Jocelyn Rodriguez Zelaya. What could be the verb?
Doubt.
Doubt. Okay, correct. This one we will use doubt, and I'm going to scratch it out. Okay, and use doubt in here. I doubt whether I'll get another chance to retake the exam. I suppose she might be at home tonight, but I doubt it. Okay, and in here is I doubt or I am doubting. What can I use there? Remember that the name of the lesson is this. Se movió este mouse bendito. Miren todo lo que hace hasta donde se va. Oops. Do you know what is this? This is the mouse, right? You will tell me, no, mister, throw that computer, buy a new one. And you're right. Problem is money. Okay, here you are. The lesson's name is present continuous, the ing, and present simple. So we might be using one in present continuous and another in present simple. Oh, ya se fue esto otra vez. Imagínense cuánto me cuesta regresar al ejercicio original. Y para que se pierden microsegundos. Todavía falta uno, creo que es 2, 1, al fin. So, no, ay, no, miren lo que está haciendo. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to open page by page. That way The longest it can get is the page that we are using in that moment.
Mister, why don't you use the scroll?
It's worse. I have tried. Si le doy al scroll, mira lo que me hace. Me sube y me baja. Cuando le pido subir, baja. Cuando le pido bajar, sube. But anyways, okay. Doubt. That is the other verb. Oh, goodness. I doubt. So here will be, I am doubting. Miren, no me da el annotate. No me lo da. Bueno, hagámoslo sin el aire, ni modo. So thank you. That was Jocelyn Yvette, right? Thank you, Jocelyn. The verb was correct. Is doubt. I am doubting whether I'll get another chance to retake the exam. And B is, I suppose she might be at home tonight, but I doubt it. Number 4. This time is Katie. Katie Jocelyn. What would be the verb in number 4? The new
Yo
science.
lo había contestado, mister, en la del doubt.
Katie.
Sí.
Oh, pensé que Jocelyn había. ¿Cuál contestó Jocelyn entonces? Ninguna.
Es que mi nombre es Katie Jocelyn, pero no sé si hay otra Jocelyn.
Yo tengo Jocelyn Yvette Arias Hernández y tengo Katie Jocelyn Rodríguez Zelaya. Yo le había
Pues
pedido-
le preguntó primero a la primera, pero no respondió y después me preguntó a mí y yo le respondí eso.
Ok, perfecto. Thank you very much. Entonces, Jocelyn Yvette no ha contestado. Ok, thank you. Ashley Michelle Lopez Young. Number 5, what will be the verb? Oh, number 4, right? Yeah, 4. The new science museum currently blank 10,000 visitors a month. B, flowers blank bees with their brightly colored petals. What could be the verb? Nothing. ¿Ven por qué necesitamos la cámara siempre? Ok. Next, Angie Aricel Cardosa. Still with number 4. Nothing. Let's start with Wanda Tapia Núñez.
No pudo conectarse, mister.
Cynthia. Otilia.
Sí, Angie no pudo conectarse. Tuvo problemas. Ingresó
ok.
al principio, pero luego se quedó sin internet.
Ok. Angie Aricel.
Angie Cardosa.
Sí, Angie Aricel Cardosa Melgar.
Sí,
Ajá.
sí.
She connected and then disconnected. Okay. Somebody else then. Next is that I'll be going one by one. And so Wanda Tapia cannot answer either. Fine. Karim Eduardo, can you please give us a chance with number 4? With number 4, yes.
Have.
Have. Okay. The New Science Museum currently has 10,000 visitors a month.
Have beans.
Flowers have bees with their brightly colored petals. I don't think it's the it's has.
I don't know.
Attract.
Attract.
Correct. Attract. Let's try with attract. The New Science Museum currently attracts 10,000 visitors a month. Flowers.
Attracting.
Yeah, one of them had to be with attract. Am I attracting? Yeah, here he has to be are attracting. The New Science Museum currently is attracting. This has to be the answer. Is attracting. Yeah, that has to be. Is attracting more than 10,000 visitors a month. Flowers attract bees with their brightly colored petals. Correct. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody else. Now let's go with, that was Karim, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now, Dan Rodriguez, Daniel Roberto Rodriguez.
Yes.
Number 5. Mike won't work at the top of the 20-story building because he
Doesn't like.
doesn't like heights. So B, how's the new job? Well, at the moment, I
am like it.
I am liking it at all. What the others think? Like is a good verb?
Liking.
Like and liking. That's what you say. Mike won't work at the top of the 20-story building because he doesn't like heights, right?
Yeah.
How's the new job? Well, at the moment, I am liking it at all.
Yes.
Yeah, that was correct. Very good. Next, number 6. That goes to, this was Dan. Eric Fuentes. Number 6. My car's in the garage today. They blank new brakes. I bought this jumper for Sue, but it blank hurt, so I'll have to take it back.
Cozy enough.
Consists of. My car's in the garage today. They, what could be there? They, new brakes.
Don't have.
They don't have new brakes, but it's at the garage today. Yeah, could be my car's in the garage today. They, new brakes. They attract, they consist, they doubt, they feel, they fit, they have, they like, they sound. That's kind of strange. My car's in the garage today. They will fit, or they are fitting new brakes. I bought this jumper for Sue, but it doesn't fit her, so I'll have to take it back. Okay, it was fit. They are fitting new brakes. Text in the garage.
I think that makes sense.
Is that what you said? They are fitting new brakes. I bought this jumper for Sue, but it doesn't fit. Okay, I bought this jumper for Sue, but it doesn't fit her. So I'll have to take it back. Very good. Okay, between the two of you, who was that? It was Eric, and who else? Who was the girl who helped? A girl helped you. Who was that?
Astrid.
Astrid Garcia. Okay, thank you, Astrid.
Yes.
Even though you had answered already something. Okay, somebody else with number 7. Maybe we have Sharon, Wendy Carolina Ramos, are you here? Wendy Carolina, are you there?
Ella escribió en el chat de que no tiene acceso a micrófono
Okay, thank
ni
you.
audio.
Yeah. Thank you very much for all the help you provide, because I cannot be pending of all that. I sometimes answer some messages, but that, as you can see, it takes time from me. Okay, next, then I have Cynthia Elizabeth. Is she here?
Yes, I hear.
Okay, Cynthia, and you already answered, right? You already helped.
Phil,
Let's see if you can find the answer for number 7. What's your shirt made from? It blank like silk. I won't become, yeah, feel. Feel. Okay, let's try. Text. What's your shirt made it from? It feels like. Oh, like was there already. It feels like silk. I won't be coming to work today.
not Phil.
I am not.
I'm not.
Hey, no escribió nada. I'm not feeling well, very well. I won't be coming to work today. I am not feeling very well. That's good. Okay, with number 8, we have Edimar. We have Edwin Nathanael.
Yeah.
Edwin?
Yeah.
What could be number 8? Oh, you already answered, right?
Okay, the roof of the house. A ver. The roof of the house consists of.
Aha, you got me. The roof of the house consists of only plastic sheets nailed down in a
place.
Aha, continue.
Okay. Their school uniforms.
Now you have to use consisting.
Consisting of.
Yeah, their school uniform is consisting of
black trousers and a dark green jumper.
Aha, trousers. A trouser is a pant that is not a jean, that is not by the way, pants es buzo en inglés. Pants.
Okay.
Entonces, trouser es lo que usamos para lo que nosotros usamos pantalones de vestir, pantalón de tela. Entonces lo que está diciendo, the uniform, their school uniform is consisting of black trousers, pantalón de tela negro, and dark green jumper. El jumper es lo que llamamos centro nosotros.
Okay.
Que no tiene mangas.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Next, somebody else?
Thank you.
Thank you, Edwin. Astrid already helped. Otilia already helped, right? We have Irma. We have Edimar. We have Esteban. Any of the 3, whoever, number 9. Simon has been practicing the song for days.
Okay.
Aha.
Simon has been practicing the song for days. It sounds quite good.
It sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds quite good. But he doesn't think he's ready yet to perform it in public.
Yeah.
Continue.
He's really, yeah. Yeah.
What's that noise? Somebody to help? It seems that this microphone is failing. Somebody to help? Elimar? There goes the ANG. What's that noise?
My phone is the dinner.
Ah, it's a dinner, okay. Whoever else, somebody else. What's that noise? It is sounding like a bird stuck in the chimney. Está sonando como un pajarito que está trabado en la chimenea. Okay, number 10. I had a postcard from Joanne on holiday in Spain. It sounds like she, ¿qué verbo nos falta? A really good time.
She has.
Is having, okay? I had a postcard from Joanne on holiday in Spain. It sounds like she is having a really good time.
Oh, she's
My
having.
sister has long blonde hair. You're bound to recognize her. Okay, very important. Okay, at least we could comply with the 10 exercises in here, in this part. I hope tomorrow is a much better day. I really, really apologize. I am embarrassed because of what happened with my computer. I hope for the next class it doesn't do the same, or it would be fair that it start doing the same so they can feel the same frustration that you were feeling.
Mister, el libro lo envió al grupo, ¿verdad que no?
Yes.
Yeah,
It was sent two different
yesterday
ways.
saying it.
Yes.
Two different ways. It was sent 3 different ways. It was
Yeah.
sent in the WhatsApp. It was sent.
Okay.
It was sent
Sí.
in the
Solo
chat,
me había fijado en el enlace, sí.
and
Ya
it
lo vi.
was sent in the chatting here in Zoom. Zoom chat, WhatsApp chat, and in the WhatsApp as an aggregate. Usually we have a couple of people that they do that, technicians that do that. Like in the other group, we have Oscar. Oscar always, whenever we practice a song.
En este,
Yes.
Mister, para esos documentos así como PDF, hay una aplicación que se llama Escribir en PDF. Tal vez a alguien le sirve así ir escribiendo como que fuese un libro, como
Para
que tuviésemos
poderlo
un libro en la
editar.
mano. Sí,
Ok.
esa aplicación sirve bastante.
Sí, sí, PDF Writable se llama. Bueno, es que hay varias en realidad. O usted puede abrir ese documento como Word. Aunque sea el PDF, usted lo puede abrir como Word 2016. Solamente que cuando lo abre como Word 2016 se le mueve a veces. En este caso no creo que se vaya a mover, porque no tiene muchas gráficas. Tal vez estos cuadros de colores se pueden mover un poquito, pero se puede trabajar. Claro que se puede trabajar. Entonces, para no estarlo imprimiendo, usted lo puede hacer ahí electrónicamente. Esta de Annotate, de Zoom, la letra es muy grande y no se puede modificar. Yo ya traté. Si alguien sabe cómo, me avisa, porfa. Porque yo ya traté de hacer letra pequeña ahí o de hacerle otros aditamentos y bien yuca. Entonces sí, se puede abrir de otra manera y vamos a ver si lo abrimos mañana. Le voy a dar a abrirlo como con Word. Porque con Word sí, usted le puede modificar el tipo de letra, el tamaño, la fuente, etc. Okay, guys. Believe me, I am embarrassed for what happened today in class. It's not the regular. It's not what happens every day, but at least we could do the exercise. Please repeat it at home. Try to advance to the next lesson. Of course, I cannot ask it for homework because I didn't explain the second lesson. The second lesson, according to the book, is present simple and present continuous. Again, is another type of exercises with the same. The present continuous and the present progressive. Yeah.
Okay.
You can see here lesson 2, though we still miss part of lesson 1. In lesson 2, you can see that is the same topic. Look, present continuous and present simple, but it says 2. So there must be other explanations. And we continue tomorrow. I feel so embarrassed. I apologize. Sorry, guys, sorry. And see you tomorrow. I hope you can sleep well tonight, because I will not. I
Don't
will.
worry. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Thank
Take care.
you.
Bless you, everyone.
See
Take
you,
care of you.
everyone.
Make sure, bye.
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 Bye-bye.